endlessly dreaming, no eating, no sleeping, no writing, no reading, just endlessly feeling. Maybe you'll see all the letters of love from me. Oh, maybe you'll see all the letters of love from me. You don't have to return my calls. I'm too nervous to call you at all. I'm a fool, but I play the fool every time. Like Adam and Eve, I'll take the fall, cause for you it's fine. Because when I'm not lying to myself, I already know it's not anyone else. Though if you found out, I'd probably die. Too scared to take the risk, in case you decline. Just be yourself, my friends say, and in front of you I try. But I end up being silent or even violent. That's only a small part of the whole vibe. You'll never know, cause I'm too shy. Instead I'd rather love you forever from the sidelines. Rather sit it out on the bench than try. Then you'll never get a chance to say goodbye. I'll never give you the chance to say goodbye, and that's why. Love songs are for losers, baby, and I have already lost. Oh, love songs, they're for dreamers, honey, and I may never wake up.
Everything about Manchester United still seems to revolve around post-Sir Alex Ferguson, who achieved so much. And we always felt, Alan, didn't we, that it would be very difficult in the years after he stood down as manager.
Yeah, I mean, he's left a huge void. I think he will go down as the greatest club manager that's ever been. I regard him as that anyway, so anybody coming into that job is going to find it hard living in his shadow.
And it's a shot now! Good stop by the goalkeeper. Wayne Rooney. Let's have a look at a player on each side, Alan, who could influence the game today.
Well, they could. Two crowd favourites, two favourites of the managers as well, and you can understand why, given the talent they've both got.
He has been pressed there to running the ball out of play. Just spotted the ball up and they're playing. Attacking well here. He's had a go here. Well, they've broken through here with a really good goal. And the celebrations reflect that. The supporters are going crazy. It's a terrific moment for the team. Touch of a maestro. Just let that ball trundle on into the net.
Yeah, he's having a little chuckle to himself and talking about that, I'm sure, to his teammates. He'll be proud of that one.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Chris Smalling. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Manchester United on the move here. Oh, well, it wasn't such a good cross after all. Miralem Pjanic. Dybala. And attacking now Juventus. Dybala. Now the shot! And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match, we'll see. And here he was, faced by the goalkeeper. That was the challenge. In you go. Easy as you like.
It looks easy, doesn't it? But I can tell you it's not. You have to be at the top of your game to try it and to convert it.
Restarting at 2-0. Chris Smalling. Rooney on the attack. Rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. And it's gone out of play there. Antonio Valencia. Good challenge. Through pass. Manchester United with the ball again. Now Mkhitaryan. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Chiellini. They've got the ball back by that interception. Got the ball back. Miralem Pjanic. Dybala. Sami Khedira. Trying to switch on the attack. They've opened them up here. But he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Morgan Schneiderlin. Pogba. The return ball. Antonio Valencia probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Juventus on the attack. Good interception. Comes in with a tackle. The shot's on! And the goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. Pogba. Here's Martial. Now Bailly. Pogba. Well, this is Zlatan Ibrahimovic sliding in for that challenge. Well played. Well, he's threaded the path through neatly. Shot on! Very good stop here. Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break. Well, Juventus a half-time lead, but it doesn't guarantee anything. Sami Khedira. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Dario Marchisio came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Well, no shots at all so far for Manchester United.
We have to wonder, are we going to see a shot here before the game is out? The fans are absolutely furious.
Wayne Rooney. Antonio Valencia. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. One of the sides is going to make a change. Doing well to keep the ball. Excellent defensive tackle. Eye-catching football, really. It just got to a stage where they actually took the eye off the ball. Literally, and they've lost the ball. And it is the interceptor who's done a good job in the wide area. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Ibrahimovic, and in the end he'll be happy to retreat into the dressing room to get out of this hostile atmosphere. And the slide tackle, very successfully done. Well, we might get an update on that injury now from our man Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
He actually went right over on it.
He might be through. In with a chance. Pogba looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Well, they're in a good position here. Well, good through ball. That looked very good indeed, but the... Going for goal! That's a proper old-fashioned clearance there from the defender.
Coming off the pitch.
Pogba. Antonio Valencia.
Coming onto the pitch. Number 18.
Chris Smalling. Good passing, shrewd passing, accurate passing. That's the way he earns his living. Miralem Pjanic. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. It's
been a very good game, and the substitutes might be able to make it even better. We're going to get a change.
He's had a go here. Goal!
Sometimes those kind of shots do cannon back out off the crossbar. Not this time. What a goal.
Well, he might be a defender by name, but he's got an attacker's instincts, as this shows.
Well, his teammates are all over him. They know he's capable of doing that. I think he does it plenty of times in training, but this one's valuable.
And we restart the game 2-1. Well, those possession stats in favour of Manchester United, but what matters is the scoreline.
Yeah, but you look at the number of chances created, and they've had enough to be ahead in this match.
Alexandro. Sami Khedira. Now Dani Alves. They're going to get a corner here because of that deflection. Cross coming in now. It's a good block by the defender. And here's the cross.
Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though.
To be replaced by number 36.
And in goes the cross.
Well, he's got his fist to it.
What are they going to do here? Well, a few going into the box for this corner. And they could play it short and just try and just use up the time that remains. Ashley Young. Well, there's going to be 3 minutes added on.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
Gets his foot in there. Attacking now.
The shot's on. Superb from De Gea.
And the victory today goes to Juventus.
Pleased to win the match, I guess, because that's what you do whenever you play, but as a friendly game, more than just the result, Alan, for them.
I'm keeping it confidential, this is serious stuff. My secret heart will hold out for your love, but it's confidential. You don't know how I feel, and I am too shy to keep it real. Oh, oh, oh, a true Aquarius. Oh, oh, oh, I won't step on your toes. Love songs are for losers, baby, and I have already lost. Love songs are for dreamers, honey, and I may never wake up. And superstition, it is poisonous.
The acquisition of Pep Guardiola, with so much competition for his services when he announced that he was leaving Bayern Munich. It's a great compliment to Manchester City.
Well, they are in a position now where they can attract the best, aren't they? Both on the pitch and in the manager's hot seat, and that's going to only help them in the future.
The Juventus lineup then. Gigi Buffon plays in goal. Giorgio Chiellini plays with Leonardo Bonucci in central defence. Sami Khedira plays with Miralem Pjanic in the centre of the park.
And they've got plenty of goal threat with two strikers in the attack.
Manchester City's lineup today. Joe Hart starts in goal. Nicolas Otamendi plays alongside Eliakim Mangala in the heart of defence. Ilkay Gundogan plays with Kevin De Bruyne in central midfield. Sergio Aguero is the sole striker.
They've coped with it well defensively. Little headed pass then, and a shrewd one.
Well, that could have been an early booking for the offender. I wouldn't have been surprised, but the referee's taken a slightly lenient view, I think.
He hasn't been able to beat the wall here.
Sergio Aguero. Gundogan. Kevin De Bruyne. Sanya. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Kevin De Bruyne doing well to keep the ball. Got past his man here. Won it back with an interception.
Gundogan!
Good try. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. It's very good skill. He's made the defender look a bit awkward there. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Offside. That's an easy decision. Pjanic. And the pass not completed, really. It's looking good, this move. Made the challenge well. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Gundogan. Trying to find a way through here, probing away.
The referee's given them a free kick in a real position of some danger to the opposition. It's bounced back off the bar. Fernandinho!
Super goal here, and a super time to get it because they're in front now.
I have to say, Alan, that reminded me of you in your prime.
Oh, too kind, Martin, but it was a brilliant header, fantastic finish.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Dybala. And getting into attacking.
What about this for a shot? And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save.
It's a corner for Juventus. Bonucci!
Shot on!
That's flown way over the top. It's coming up quickly. Another look at Fernandinho's goal. Gundogan. Manchester City's free kick. Eliakim Mangala. Here's a chance to attack. Dybala.
Now the shot!
Sanya. They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them. Crisp defending there. Eliakim Mangala. Nicolas Otamendi. Kevin De Bruyne. We've got 4 more minutes to play. Added time here.
4 minutes of added time.
Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Pjanic. Well, that's half. Juventus get the second half underway. Just working away to try and find an opening.
The shot's on! Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Kevin De Bruyne. Sanya. Sergio Aguero. Nice return pass. Kevin De Bruyne. And the manager's going to make a change here. Gundogan. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. That passing is top class. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. And that's a throw for Juventus.
Substitution for Manchester City. Coming off the pitch.
Sami Khedira. Miralem Pjanic. Dybala.
To be replaced by number 42.
Attacking now Juventus. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Excellent interception. Came in with a challenge. Dybala. They can't keep it on the pitch, it's gone out for a throw. Doing well to keep the ball. Clichy attacking well here. Very good passing from this team. Sergio Aguero. Gundogan.
Oh, he could be in.
He's got his shot off now.
That's the score here.
So Manchester City score here.
Well, you've got to ask questions of the defence because they just didn't follow in there.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Miralem Pjanic. Good forward play from them. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. And in goes the cross.
Mandzukic!
Oh, it's in there.
Well, how long's it been on? 1 or 2 minutes, I'm not sure, but he's marked his appearance here with a wonderful goal.
So let's look at the goal for Juventus.
Well, it's come in from a long way out, and from that angle, it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end.
Well, it was. They're a powerful side, and they really do attack the ball with a lot of aggression.
Makes a challenge here. It'll be a throw now after the tackle. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. There's good progress with this attack.
And now the shot!
Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. Cross coming in now. Bonucci! Didn't hit it cleanly at all.
Oh, that's a poor shot. I think he's just lost his head, his composure at the vital moment there from that corner.
Kevin De Bruyne. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Yaya Toure. Sami Khedira. Pereira. Juventus on the attack. Challenges for the ball. Gundogan. Now here's a chance from winning the ball. Here's a chance.
Going for goal!
Well, one team has got a much better ratio of shots to goals than the other. That's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, they're not stats you would want your manager to see because they've been wasteful in front of goal.
Good through pass.
Marquisio! And shoots! He's had a go here.
That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball around, he's hung on to it. And it's going to be a minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added time. Running out of time. They could still save themselves, but they're running out of opportunities. And in he goes with the tackle. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustain. Final whistle, it's Manchester City's match.
Well,
I'm keeping it confidential, this is serious stuff. My secret heart will hold out for your love, but it's confidential, you don't know how I feel, and I am too shy to keep it real. Oh, oh, oh, a true Aquarius, oh, oh, oh, I won't step on your toes. Love songs are for losers, baby, and I have already lost. Love songs are for dreamers, honey, and I may never wake up. And superstition, it is poisonous stuff, but my patient heart will hold out for your touch. I'm very sorry if I lose my head by playing it cool just to get in your bed. Oh, oh, oh, oh, I'm true Aquarius. Oh, oh, oh, I won't step on your toes. Love songs are for losers, baby, and I have already lost. Love songs are for dreamers, honey, and I may never wake up. Love songs are for losers. Love songs are for losers. And I'm hopelessly dreaming now, eating.
A lot of talk about Chelsea's future and the development of Stamford Bridge. I think they're still looking for the right kind of planning permission rather than move away. But obviously at some point they're going to have to play some games elsewhere as the ground is redeveloped.
It's difficult, isn't it, where they are in West London?
great hands.
Manchester City's lineup today. Joe Hart starts in goal. Bakary Sagna starts with Gaël Clichy as the wide defenders. Yaya Touré plays with İlkay Gündoğan in the middle. In attack, Sergio Aguero joins together with Kelechi Iheanacho. Here's the Chelsea lineup. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Branislav Ivanovic starts with Azpilicueta as the fullbacks. Willian plays with Eden Hazard on the flanks. In attack, Diego Costa plays up front with Michy Batshuayi. Little too eager to get in behind the opposition, caught offside. High expectations on Chelsea, but this won't be straightforward for them. Looking to get the ball forward here. Manchester City.
He's got his shot off now. Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well.
It's going to be an interesting time for Chelsea if they can develop Stamford Bridge as to where they're going to play in the Eden Hazard is offside. Nicolas Otamendi.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Maybe for Manchester. And it's a shot now. The goal. Sergio Aguero's the scorer here. And there's absolutely no surprise in that.
And the scorer here, Sergio Aguero.
A natural-born goal scorer, he showed it there.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Number 10.
Here's Fabregas. Chelsea attacking here. In quickly. And it's gone out of play there. And in goes the cross. That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper. And then he went, just diverted it away.
Cesc Fabregas. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. The counter-attack could be on here.
Well, that'll be a throw. Well, they've thrown the ball away there, literally to the opposition. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Chelsea's corner. And in he goes with the tackle. Well, they're in a good position here. Cleared the ball. And now the shot! Didn't hit it cleanly at all. John Terry. The referee allowing Chelsea to play on here despite the foul on the Chelsea man. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. There's good progress with this attack. Azpilicueta crossing. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Sergio Aguero. Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. Trying to switch on the shot's on! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Now they've got to defend the corner. It's all about discipline. He's gone back, the referee, to book the offender. He let the play go on. It was good work by the official, but he's quite entitled to book the player now.
Well, he's always going to get a yellow for that, wasn't it? It was a silly challenge, and yes, you play advantage, but he's got to be punished for it.
Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle. And it is a substitute coming on for an already booked player. Diego Costa. Here's Sterling. Sergio Aguero. Manchester City are on the attack now. Space to try and hit it now. Oh, what a fine goal. They lead by 2 now. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and they're good value for this advantage at the moment. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Cesc Fabregas. Good forward play from them. Free kick here in a scoring position, there's no doubt about that. That's Company has to take that yellow card. Very nearly from the free kick.
Don't think he could have hit that one much better.
Kevin De Bruyne. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Attacking well here. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Mikel. Gone for the through pass. And he's dispossessed. Sergio Aguero. Well, he might be through. Sterling! Splendid goal here. Well, the substitute has made his mark on the game.
Well, good finish, no doubt, Martin, but what about the play before that? What about the passing? Wonderful team effort.
Manchester City moving into what should be, Alan, an unassailable lead.
I would have thought so, barring any catastrophic errors. They're there.
That's given them a comfortable situation here. 3-0 as the game gets underway. Quick into the tackle. The result is going to be a throw. Looking to get the ball forward here. Manchester City.
To be replaced by
Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging.
Good work by the goalkeeper.
20 minutes of the 90 still to play. There's good progress with this attack. In quickly. Tries the through pass. Chelsea running out of chances now.
Well, I think we're going to see some Route 1 stuff here, Martin, in the next few minutes. Might not be pretty, but I'll be hoping it'll be effective.
And carrying the ball forward, it's the Manchester City. That will help ease the pressure. And the referee says, free kick. That was an easy decision for the ref.
Well, he's tried to go for the slide tackle, and he's a fraction off getting the ball. It is a foul.
This has been called a football match, but it hasn't been much of a match-up between the two sides. The winners conclusively at their best, and the losers just aching to hear the final whistle now. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. He's coming forward with some danger. It's 82 minutes played now. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Here's Fabregas. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Shot on! That's a good try, isn't it, in the circumstances? But they need these to go in, not just fly wide.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they haven't let the heads drop, in fairness to them. They've kept on plugging away.
Sergio Aguero.
Stamford Bridge. Show your appreciation for today's...
This might be it! And the ball's in, it's a goal!
Well, that really is rubbing salt into the wounds. It's been a one-horse race out there today.
Well, that really has finished the job perfectly. They've dominated the match.
Yeah, ruthless. They weren't going to go easy on the opposition. Thoroughly professional performance.
So they're looking for more at 4-0. Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. Says Fabregas. Yaya Toure. Gundogan.
Did they spell your name right, mes petits?
All right, lads. I don't need to tell you how important a winning start is. Keep it tight, work hard for each other, and the chances will come. We've all seen the team sheet. Walker, You're leading the line. Hunter and the rest of the subs, I want you ready. You're not there to get a suntan. Well, let's go and show these supporters what we can do, eh?
Let's get these 3 points, eh? Time to make my mark.
All right, that's us, boys. Starters to the tunnel, subs to the bench. Let's look like we mean it.
Hi there, everybody. Martin Tyler with you. Alan Smith alongside me. And we're at the home of Chelsea today, Stamford Bridge.
Can't wait for this one. It's a full house and two excellent teams on view.
Yet again, Manchester United with this great tradition going back to the Busby Babes in the 1950s. They love young players. They've got Gareth Walker getting a Premier League start and Alex Hunter on the bench.
Yeah, two exciting players, and Gareth in particular is somebody that the fans have taken to here, and they'll be getting right behind him, I'm sure.
So we've started on opening day at Stamford Bridge. Attacking ideas here from Manchester United.
What a goal! And what a moment for him. Talk about producing on the big stage.
Well, not the start in the first half of the first game of the season that Chelsea were looking for. They have conceded their first goal of this new season, and they haven't replied. Looking for an equaliser, and that's the Chelsea equaliser.
Well taken and well deserved too, I think.
Looks like we're going to see a Manchester United change. 20 minutes left.
Hunter or Mill.
And it's Alex Hunter who's warming up. This will be his debut.
Well, a bold move from the Manchester United coaching staff here.
It's not the friendliest of environments in which to make your first appearance.
Yeah, he's just going to have to deal with it. He needs a good big match temperament here.
Welcome to the Premier League, son.
Gaffer wants you to get after that back four. Centre halves are fading. Use your pace. Get in behind them. All right? You ready, lad?
Just get me out of there.
I like your bottle. Just remember what we told you. Keep your discipline.
Quarter of an hour left. On comes Alex Hunter.
Well, the Manchester United manager being really positive, showing a sign of intent. At 1-1, you wouldn't put it past Alex Hunter to make himself a hero, get the winner.
Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. I think we'll see with these possession stats, Alan, that yes, the game has been as even as it seemed without the figures to back that up.
Yeah, I mean, I think we thought coming into this match, Martin, that it would be evenly matched. And it's been the case here.
Remy. Rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Diego Costa! Another opportunity wasted by this team. It's still level in the match. Morgan Schneiderlin. Wayne Rooney. It's Alex Hunter. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Now Hunter. Michael Carrick. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Well, he's won the ball well forward here. And they're passing so well out there. It's Alex Hunter! And behind off the frame of the goal. It's still level on the scoreline, and Chelsea trying to forge their way into the lead. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Chelsea attacking here. Tries the through pass. He's got his shot off now. They're desperate to try and change this game. It's been level, and now they're pushing on, looking for the goal that will take them in front. And we have 9 remaining minutes. It's good work between these two. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. And the goalkeeper will get this one, no problem. Little piece of interplay between the two. Remy. Doing well to keep the ball. Good challenge here. Manchester United with the ball again. There's some potential in this move. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Eye-catching football, really. It just got to a stage where they actually took the eye off the ball, literally, and they'd lost the ball. It's Alex Hunter! Alex Hunter scores! And what a day for these two great friends, Hunter and Walker.
Well, what a day for this pair. First Gareth Walker scores, and now Alex Hunter on their debuts at Stamford Bridge, no less.
Manchester United have scored so late in the game, you're tempted to say again.
Yeah, they have got a history of this. We should have expected it.
A shot for Chelsea, they trail. Can Chelsea find a way out? That's going to be a free kick. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. Michael Carrick. Oh, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. And that is now a goal kick. Got the chance to talk to Jim Hunter before the game today. Great player, of course, and now very much in the supporting role as a family member.
Yeah, he'll be as proud as punch, won't he? As will all Alex's family, who I think are up in that stand. Premier League debut, what a day for him.
Eden Hazard. Azpilicueta. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. And it'll go into the middle now. Look at those fans. Amazing.
Well, you said it, Martin. There aren't too many better sets than these.
Five minutes still to go, Alan. Added time.
Yeah, a little murmur goes around the crowd because enough time for me to get an equaliser, maybe even a winner here.
There's good progress with this attack. Well, they are really knocking the ball around well.
Yeah, there's always been an option for the player in possession, and they've used that option and kept possession really well.
Ivanovic. Here's Willian. Mikel. Not too many more attacks, I don't think. Very late in the game. Now Hunter. Morgan Schneiderlin. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. The keeper can collect this one. Now Hunter. Luke Shaw. Impressive attacking play here from Manchester United. Going to try it. Hunter! Oh, great work by the keeper. Hardly wasted the ball in this game. It's in strongly.
Well, there's the fight.
Alex, a dream debut for you. I bet you couldn't have imagined you'd be stood here talking with us today. A couple of months ago, you were on the fringes of the squad. Then a couple of injuries and suddenly you're on the first team. How does it feel to have scored on your debut?
You prepare so that you can seize the opportunity when it comes. Injuries or no, this was mine. I've scored that goal 1,000 times before in training, so I wasn't going to let the chance pass me by. Now that I've got the taste for it, I can't wait to start scoring more.
An emotional day for you all around, Alex. A comment on sharing your debut with your lifelong friend and teammate, Gareth Walker.
To be honest, I wasn't really thinking about it. You can't let your emotions get in the way of these big opportunities, you know? Like, if you spend your time lost in the moment or focused on the past, it can pass you by. Being able to block all that out, that's what you need to be a top player.
Alex, the team comes away with a win. Any comment on the 3 points tonight?
Yeah. You know, every time I step on the pitch, I give my team a chance to win. It's always been that way since youth football and the academy. It's no different tonight. We're 3 points better off for it. I'm just glad the bosses realise what I can do.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
We've heard a lot about the talent of this young man, Alex Hunter. He had a wide choice of clubs to sign for. Today his journey begins as he makes his Premier League debut.
I haven't seen a kid coming out of the exit trials generate this much interest in years. I never expected anything like this.
Yes! A goal for Alex Hunter on his debut.
You're in the big league now. You have to raise your game.
You need representation, you call me.
Wow! Check this place out!
Just don't get too carried away. You can disappear just like that. Life doesn't always give you what you want, does it? I'm ready.
You'll get your opportunity, Hunter.
Just get me out of there.
Well, we might as well pack this season in now.
What's he thinking?
I want to stay and fight for my place.
I won't let you down.
Alex Hunter, an outstanding goal. Welcome to the Premier League. This young man has everything.
We're going to make history.
Incredible! Hunter!
My name is Alex Hunter. You don't know me, but believe me, you soon will.
What you don't say, what you don't. I did it just for you. I did it just for you. I did it just for you, and you just don't care. There are all them other dudes by your side. You could let them ride off to the sunset. I'm a sunrise. Why don't you?
Well, you're too young, Alan, but I grew up watching Real Madrid win those European crowns in the 50s when European club football only just started, and they made such an imprint on pretty much everywhere where the television pictures were beamed in those days, and they've just moved on from strength to strength.
Well, quite simply, they're one of the most famous football clubs in the world, aren't they? Perhaps the most famous.
This is the Real Madrid lineup. Keylor Navas in goal. Marcelo starts with Carvajal in the full-back positions. Luka Modric starts with Toni Kroos in the centre of the park. Karim Benzema is the lone striker today. This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Chris Smalling starts with Eric Bailly at the back. Paul Pogba plays with Morgan Schneiderlin in the centre of the park. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is the lone striker today. Pogba. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Modric. Carvajal. Toni Kroos. Real Madrid looking good with this attack. Wayne Rooney. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Well, they're in a good position here. Comes in with a tackle. Now Anthony Martial. A return ball. It goes out wide again. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. Here's a chance to attack. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Well, plenty of appeals, but it is a corner by that tackle. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. James Rodriguez. Ronaldo looking for room in a wide position. Letting the shot go! And Ronaldo's in, and Ronaldo scores! Well, we see it again, how close it was to maybe hitting the post and staying out. But luck was with him. In it goes, it counts.
And I think the goalkeeper thought he got his angles covered there, but he didn't look too pleased when it rebounded in.
So the first goal is 1-0. Strong challenge. Shot up! That's a good try. Beat the goalkeeper, beat the post. Now Mkhitaryan. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Pogba. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Wayne Rooney. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Modric. Gareth Bale. Tackle here. It's looking good, this move. Promising build-up until that challenge. United trying to get down to their... Well, we've got a free kick here. The referee points for it. Those possession stats in favour of Manchester United, but what matters is the scoreline.
Yeah, but you look at the number of chances created, they've had enough to be ahead in this match.
The referee's taken the right steps after the Wall took the wrong steps. Decent defending from the defensive wall on the jump. Well, that would have been a fantastic goal. Pogba. Here's Shaw. 3 minutes to be added on.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes added time.
Well, this is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And here come Real Madrid. Now here it saw the goal and went for it. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Real Madrid win a corner. He's got his shot off now. That's half-time at 1-0. Manchester United get the second half underway. Pogba. Now Mkhitaryan. And here comes an attack from Manchester United. Well, that was looking good, and now it's turned over, and all the potential of that attacking play is lost, and they've now got to get back and try and make sure they don't concede themselves. And they've cut it out. Karim Benzema. He's coming forward with some danger. Space for the shot. It's in. Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. Well, one team is very happy here and one team is very frustrated. And yet you wouldn't have expected that kind of gap between these two. They deservedly lead.
Well, they've knocked the ball about well, Martin, and knocked it about with confidence. As you say, they're 2 evenly matched sides, so that's been a big achievement for them.
He's working away to try and find an opening. He's got the ball away from him with the tackle. It's nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now, referee has blown and he's given the free kick. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. The shot's on! Karim Benzema. Space to try and hit it now. And the own goal, yeah, that's what it is. It's his responsibility. It's definitely an own goal.
It is. You'd like to try and defend him, but he just didn't make up his mind quickly enough there.
That could be a very costly own goal because they're trailing to it now. Ashley Young. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Good forward play from them. Challenges for the ball. Rodriguez. Manchester United with the ball again. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. And shoots! Great work from the goalkeeper. Wayne Rooney. Antonio Valencia. It's Jesse Lingard. "20 minutes now remaining. And in he goes with the tackle. And now the shot! Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that.
Coming off the pitch.
Corner for Real Madrid.
Coming onto the pitch.
Sergio Ramos comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Good passing, shrewd passing, accurate passing. That's the way he earns his living. And Ronaldo. Real Madrid looking good with this attack. Shot on! At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Getting set at the corner. He has cleared it well. He's got his shot off now. That was a chance to extend their lead even further. Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. Now it's with Wayne Rooney. Crisp defending there. And that's given away possession. Well, when they do say, and you've been in these matches, about the psychology of getting it right on the big day, you would have thought ability-wise it's very much level.
The shot's on!
Cristiano Ronaldo's hit the target already, but missed the target this time.
Yeah, and he will keep popping up. I mean, he's just so hard to tame.
Ashley Young.
Show your appreciation for today's man of the match.
Modric. Toni Kroos. Here come Real Madrid.
And shoots! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save.
The team is lining up for the corner. Cross coming in now. Tries to... He's fouled by Ronaldo. Well, the investment, the money from Qatar into Paris Saint-Germain, Alan, has made a huge difference.
Well, it's almost like a different football club now, isn't it? With that money behind them, the ability to attract top players.
Bayern Munich's lineup. Manuel Neuer starts in goal. Jerome Boateng starts with Mats Hummels in central defence. Arturo Vidal starts with Thiago in central midfield. Arjen Robben starts together with Robert Lewandowski. Paris Saint-Germain, this is their lineup. In goal, Kevin Trapp. Thiago Silva plays alongside David Luiz in the heart of defence. Edinson Cavani is the main striker today.
Di Maria!
Very good stop here.
Paris Saint-Germain given the throw. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Matuidi. Edinson Cavani. Good through pass. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Frank Ribéry. Bayern Munich so used to winning today.
If they do, I think they're going to be somewhere approaching their best against what is a really strong outfit.
Arjen Robben. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Angel Di Maria. David Luiz. Onto the attack now. Short passes, they're keeping the ball. Defender to it first. Arjen Robben. In steps Maxwell. Angel Di Maria. That could be the advantage rule applied to Paris Saint-Germain. Krychowiak. Bayern Munich given the throw. Thiago. Attacking now. Good pass. Getting it forward. That's not a good cross at all. And easy to defend. Maxwell. Edinson Cavani. And in he goes with the tackle. Arjen Robben. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Looking for an opening. He's got his shot off now. On the front foot now, they've got a corner, hoping for the goal that would put them in the lead. The shot's on! Good work by the goalkeeper. Angel Di Maria. Edinson Cavani.
Fourth official has
We've got 2 added minutes. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Well, we're halfway through, and we haven't yet got a goal to bring to you. 0. We hope the second half will provide a lot more entertainment than the first half. It's not got a lot to live up to, has it?
No, they've been stale, they've been lifeless, they've been bereft of ideas, and both managers will be getting stuck into their players.
Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. The ball from Robben isn't a good one, it's easily cut out. Krychowiak. Javier Pastore. Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them. Could be dangerous. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Arturo Vidal. Substitution imminent now. Got it away, and that's what you have to do. Signal given for Bayern Munich, it's their throw. Ref's gone back to deal with that earlier incident, yellow card.
He's one of my favourite refs. He doesn't miss much, this lad.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Coming off the
Thiago.
Number 23.
Arjen Robben. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. No nonsense defending from him. Throw in for Bayern Munich.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Coming up,
Frank Ribéry.
Number 21, Patton Ben Arthur. Coming onto the pitch, number 7, Juventus.
strong challenge. Good forward play from them.
He's had a go.
It is about making decisions in key areas of the game. That wasn't a very good decision to shoot from there.
Well, collective groans right around this stadium, and some looks of disgust from teammates.
Thiago Motta. "20 minutes now remaining."
These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Ball back with Bayern Munich. Doing well to keep the ball. They cope with it well defensively.
Bayern Munich given the throw. Robert Lewandowski. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging.
That could be the advantage.
The referee has awarded this free kick. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Good pass, getting it forward. Shot on! Terrific stop.
Robert Lewandowski.
Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding.
Here's the chance.
They're desperate to try and change this game. It's been level and now they're pushing on, looking for the goal that will take them in front.
Maxwell. Thiago Silva. Thiago Motta. Aurier. Fouled by Arturo Vidal.
For Bayern Munich, this could be very costly. The player is sent off.
See what he was trying to do, Alan, with that slide challenge, but it's definitely a foul.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
It's good work between these two. Well, they're in a good position here.
Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking.
And shoots! And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save.
Well, it is a corner and a chance to get the ball into the penalty area. Verratti tries the through pass. Aurier.
The shot's on! It's a wonderful display by the goalkeeper today, and he's kept the team in the match. The score's still level.
Well, that should give his teammates a lot of heart that maybe they can go on and win.
Well, here comes the first penalty taker. At least he can get his kick out of the way.
And he's put it away. And a brilliant save.
Is he going to be up to the task here? I'm not sure.
Oh, fantastic goal. Oh, underside of the bar, but it flew into the net.
Gets away with it just.
I must say, he's got worry lines all over his... And the penalty is off target.
Nobody likes to see a player miss under those circumstances.
A slightly risky approach there with the stutter, but the goal stands.
Too high, not by much, but too high.
Oh, it's a wayward effort. It's a sloppy one, really. feel for him, Martin. He guesses right, but just can't keep hold of it.
What a moment for the penalty taker. And he scores his penalty. It's down to him now just to make it absolutely clear. If he scores, his team have won the shootout.
Oh dear, when you try that and it doesn't work, you do look as though egg is all over your face.
Well, if they lose this, he's not going to be popular in that dressing room.
A save by the goalkeeper. This is the moment.
Well, looking at him, I don't know if he fancies it or not.
The pressure was on, but he was up to the task and they won the shootout.
So they picked one of the most experienced men there and it's paid off.
See this again, this goal.